Alright, let's check out this new Adin preview.
I'm getting pumped! Please share your wisdom. Since I let you have one, time to return the favor.
Okay, that FPS on the S3 seems a little lacking. Let's see,
Adin grew up under
4-star
strict
Dark
guidance
Thief
from her
with
grandfather
HP imprint,
to
that's kinda
suppress her
good.
innate violent tendencies. However, because of a few small mistakes during her rebellious middle school years, she became the central figure of the strongest middle schooler of Nata Prefect
119 with mostly DPS stats. Looks okay.
legend. Meanwhile, when Taeyu, who had trained at the same dojo since childhood
Really
and was
low
like a
HP
sibling
though.
to her, suddenly transferred to Gon High School and dropped contact, Adin herself transferred to that same school without hesitation in search of her friend. New Kid Adin is a 4-star Dark Elemental Thief. She has high attack and critical hit chance, and can increase.
You can only memory imprint New Kid Adin with New Kid Adin. Well, it's not like we had extra Adins lying around anyway, but that's kinda... Wait, are you telling me my 4-star slates aren't gonna work with this? That's kind of a
her attack
shame.
further through her imprint concentration. Skill 2. You started this.
Oh boy. Increases evasion by 35%, skills up to 50%, and when successfully evading, grants vigor to the caster for 1 turn. At the end of someone's turn, when the caster is granted vigor, increase combat readiness of the caster by 10%. Okay, so she has... She gets CR boost every single turn if she has vigor. Vigor's a nice buff, but 50% evasion, 70 with an artifact is so outdated. Like after limited plan came out, I feel like every other evasion unit is just unplayable. Because if they get hit once, they're just dead. And that feels awful.
Increases evasion by up to 50%, and when successfully evading,
not looking too good for this unit already.
For 1 turn. At the end of someone's turn,
okay, we're using
when the caster is
Lilius
granted
to enable
vigor,
her.
increases combat readiness of the caster by 10%.
Yeah, so she's self-CR boosting herself.
Skill 3. Scattering.
Increases the attack of the caster for 3 turns, so self-attack buff before doing damage is really nice. And she's injury. Severity of injury increases proportional to damage dealt, and injuries decrease max HP of the target by up to 30% injury S3. 30% injury S3, that sounds kind of decent. When the caster has vigor, a successful attack deals additional damage equivalent to 100% of injuries inflicted. I don't think anyone has a 100% injury explosion. And this means if you're fully injured, you will die unless Aureus reduces the damage. Let's see, burn for minus 2 turn cooldown. That's nice.
Petals, falling leaves. After increasing attack of the caster for 3
that's
turns,
a lot of
attacks
injury.
the enemy with an exceptional technique, inflicting injuries. The severity of injuries increases proportional to damage dealt. Injuries decrease max health of the target by up to 30% every
Let's see
time
how much
this skill
damage she
is
actually
used.
does though.
When the caster is granted vigor,
injury
a
units
successful
are
attack deals
notoriously
additional
low damage.
equivalent to 100% of injuries inflicted on the target.
Dude, there's something wrong with this
When
S3. Wait.
Equivalent to 100% of injuries inflicted on the target. When 10 soul is consumed.
Did they forget some frames in this S3? It felt like it was like 3 FPS and then... what?
Skill cooldown is decreased by 2 turns.
Okay. So this Adin has a damage artifact in Shepherd of the Hollow. She has 8k HP and she was relatively slow because she was at right here in the bar. She has attack buff. She has vigor. And the base damage only did 16k before Aureus. That is really bad.
Increased by 2 turns.
Oh my gosh, her base damage is horrendous. And then we have an extra 8,000. Is that 8,000? 10,000 damage with the injury explosion.
Skill 1. An opening. Attacks the enemy with a bamboo sword, inflicting injuries. The severity of injuries increases proportional to damage dealt.
Okay, injury on
Injuries
S1
decrease
too.
max health of the target by up to 10% every time this skill is used. When used on the caster's turn, if the caster is granted Vigor, attacks all enemies. The changed attack does not
Okay,
trigger a
damage
dual
looked
attack.
okay. 15k damage on a defense break, but also attack buff plus vigor.
A girl who leaped headfirst into chaos to protect her childhood friend. Players will be able to meet new kid Adin through the Mystic Summon starting January.
Yeah, so she's a separate MO4, nothing to do with the regular Adin. If you didn't know this already, new MO4s are always a bait to waste your mystics. Do not pull for this unit outside of Galaxy Summons. It's a very, very bad idea.
9th. Thank you.
Alright, let's see the full demo, I guess. Wait, so we can see this Adin is probably like 200 speed. It's getting CR boost every turn. You can see Lily is giving her vigor.
Prove your worth.
So she's gonna be dueling with Archdeacon, right? So this dual attack, this S1 did like 6,000 damage, but keep in mind it also applied 10% injury, which inflates her S3 damage.
How weak.
Please share
Oh,
your
here she
wisdom.
comes.
Is it my turn?
You know, I would be sort of down for this if this also had like extinction on it.
It hurts.
But also,
My limit.
for a unit that's 8k HP, she's completely glass, right? She's pure DPS, but that's it? Okay, this is not realistic. Okay, you take this unit into RDA, first turn, you're gonna get hit and stunned by a Tywin, and then you die. Not realistic.
All this tension.
Again, how often are showcases realistic? Alright, attack buff, vigor into defense break Ruel, 15,000 damage with Aureus. It's okay. Yeah, as I said, injury DPS that have built-in injury tend to have lower base damage.
Found you.
Alright, let's see this
Don't
S1
let them
defense break
escape.
damage.
Is that
18,000?
all
It's okay.
you got? Obey.
Honestly, our team is putting in a lot of work here enabling this Adin.
Everyone's so energetic.
Alright, let's see.
Since I let you have one, time to return the
Wait, the injury explosion didn't proc because she didn't have vigor. That's kind of bad.
Prove your worth.
Wow, that is kind of bad. What if someone just ignores her? What if you don't have C Lilius and the other person ignores you so you don't get vigor and then your S3 only does half the damage?
I'll make you taste
And
despair.
this unit is looking like some actual booty. Like on top of being an outdated 70% evasion unit, you're also very unreliable and your damage is inconsistent. Like I don't really see a future for this unit at all. Well, if she has any hope of being good, which she probably doesn't, okay. If she can still do damage while being built very tanky, I can kind of see it, but honestly, I have no hope for this unit. Like this damage at 8k HP, you will die to everything and anything. And you only do that much damage? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know. And she's an MO4, so she's not even easy to get. Like it's kind of bad. That's pretty disappointing. Well, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.